Hello, everyone. Welcome to the pod. Please ignore my shiny forehead. I haven't washed my face today. Today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I was looking for inspiration for podcast episodes, and I looked at Emma Chamberlain's podcast because she is obviously the queen. And she did a podcast episode called Stuff I've Been Loving Lately. And I thought it was so fun and such a good idea. I made a list of some things that I've been loving recently. Some of them are clothing related. Some of them are music related. Some of them are completely random. But I'm just going to talk about some of my favorite things. And we're going to have a fun little time. And if you think of anything that you love that you want to tell me about, then leave it in the freaking comments. Okay, let's get started. All right, the number one thing that I want to talk about, this is actually kind of embarrassing, but the first thing that I have been obsessed with recently is Clash Royale. If you don't know what Clash Royale is, it's a video game on your phone that I'm pretty sure was made for 8-year-old boys that Emin has been playing for a while, like a pretty good amount of time. And I would always make fun of him. And I thought it was hilarious and so annoying that he would stay up late into the night playing this godforsaken game that I did not understand for the life of me. And then one day he was like, oh, I'm in like a clan. That's what it's called. Like you can have like a clan in Clash Royale where like you play with your friends or whatever. And he's like, oh, I have a clan with Jake and Ethan, which are his bandmates, one of his bandmates and his brother. And then that made me want to play the game because I was like, oh my God, you can like play with your friends. That sounds fun. Okay, I want to try. So I downloaded the game. I started playing it. And guys, I'm not a gamer girl. Like I love a few select video games, but I don't play them very much. Like I love them, but I just don't play them. I've never gotten into them. And I've never been the type of person to like play games consistently. But when I tell you that I am addicted to this game, I'm addicted to this game. And I wish that this was a sponsored video. I wish that they were paying me. If they wanted to pay me, I would sell the living shit out of that game. And I would turn you all into Clash Royale players. Maybe I already have. Maybe I've already convinced some of you to download this godforsaken game. But it's amazing. It's so fun. And I'm deeply, deeply addicted to it. So that's kind of an issue. Any waking moment of free time that I have, I'm probably playing Clash Royale. I'm about to go on a plane tomorrow, and you bet your ass I'm going to buy the $5 Wi-Fi, and I'm going to play Clash Royale the entire day, and it's going to be a great time. So yeah, that's the first thing. Kind of embarrassing, but you know what? It's fun, okay? The next thing is peach mango Celsius. For the most part, I've never really been into energy drinks, but I used to love Red Bull, like watermelon Red Bull, and I would drink it all the time. And let me just add a disclaimer. I know that energy drinks are bad for you. And I'm not saying that people should drink them every single day, and I don't drink this every single day. But on the days when I go to the gym, and on days like today, which was a very long and busy day, just to drink half of a Celsius. I only drink half of it because it has like 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is like a lot. So I only have 100 milligrams. I try to, because if I have a whole thing, I'll literally like start shaking and stay up all night. So I drink half a Celsius and then I hit the gym or I go do whatever I need to do. Maybe it's before I go out on a weekend or something like that. And it just tastes so good. It's sweetened with like stevia or something. And again, I normally like do not like light drinks or like sugar-free drinks or anything like that. Like I don't like any other drink like this, but this is my favorite. It's also not sparkling, which to me makes it taste better for some reason. But yeah, it's like flat. So that's also nice because then I can drink it, like half of it, and then pop it back in the fridge and then have the rest of it another day. Okay? So obsessed with that drink. And then the next thing on my list is a couple things, and it's all clothing related. So I kind of wanted to loop this into one category, which is just like clothing that I've been loving recently. So the first thing that I absolutely am obsessed with. I have to pause the video really quick to tell you guys about the sponsor of today, which is Ritual. In case you guys didn't know, I've been kind of on a path of trying to better myself recently, and one of the things that I've been doing is taking vitamins. And that is where Ritual comes in. They have some really amazing supplements that make it super easy to meet all of your goals and take care of your body. So the two things that I've been taking are this multivitamin for women called Essential for Women and their amazing gut health supplement called Symbiotic Plus. I think pretty much everybody knows that probiotics are really good for you, but there's also something called prebiotics and postbiotics. And basically all three of those things work together in different ways to create a very healthy environment in your gut. And that's what Synbiotic Plus is. It's all three of those combined into one. So when you take all three of these things together, the prebiotics support the probiotics in growing the good bacteria by making space and getting rid of that bad bacteria that you don't want. And the postbiotic, which I personally do not usually see in gut health supplements, fuels the cells that make up the lining of your gut to create a good barrier. I know it might sound a little bit confusing and complicated, but they have a lot of information on their website and they make it super, super simple with you just having to take one thing every single day. And then of course, a multivitamin is just so important because even eating a good diet doesn't necessarily meet all the nutrient needs that you need. And I know that. This supplement covers a lot of ground, but it has iron, which is super important, especially for women. It has vitamin B12, vitamin E, vitamin D, among other things. Also, sometimes I find it hard to trust supplement companies and just start taking something new because they aren't always very upfront about what's in whatever I'm taking. But everything that Ritual has is third-party tested, science-backed, and it has traceable ingredients. And they have all this information readily available, so I feel super comfortable taking these things, knowing what's going inside of my body. So if you want to start a new healthy habit in the new year, you can try Ritual and get 30% off your first month. All you have to do is use my code, which is on the screen, and my link, which is in the description. So the first thing that I absolutely am obsessed with is my puffer jacket. I want to show it to you, but I'm kind of too lazy, so maybe I'll put a picture on the screen. But I got this puffer jacket, okay? I have wanted one for a long time. They're very trendy. I mean, they're not trendy. They're like one of those things that comes back into style every single year for winter because it's just like a staple piece and I didn't really understand it. I always wanted one, but I never found one that I really loved. Like they were always too puffy, like too thick, too big, or like too shiny or too long or too short or like whatever. Never found the right one until this year I decided to take a spontaneous trip to Nordstrom Rack of all places, which is basically like a fancy TJ Maxx. It's like a little bit nicer stuff than that and a little bit more expensive. It's like really good brands that are discounted a little bit. So I went to Nordstrom Rack and not only did I find a puffer jacket, but I also found this leather jacket that I am obsessed with. And I feel like I've struggled for a long time to find jackets in general that are good for me. Like I buy them and I don't wear them, or they're too big or they fit me weird or whatever. But these two things I got from Nordstrom Rack, I will put a picture of them on the screen. If I can find a link to them, I'll put them in my description because I want you guys to have them if you like them. They are amazing. They fit me so well. They are so versatile. I wear them any chance I get. My puffer jacket is like my casual jacket for like when it's a cold day. Recently, it's been pretty cold in LA. So I'll wear that like to walk Norman or go out or whatever. And then my leather jacket is like my fancy jacket. So it's kind of like a leather blazer, I guess. It's also not real leather. It's fake. But it's like a blazer. But it's really warm because it's just like plastic. So it like is very insulated. And it's really great. So yeah, love those two jackets. The next clothing item that I'm obsessed with are the Aerie crossover pants. Okay. I heard about these for a long time before I bought them. My sister-in-law actually got them like 2 years ago. And I wanted them so bad, but I just never bought them because I have a physical, visceral reaction when I have to spend a large chunk of money for the most part. Not all the time. Some days I feel like YOLOing. Like today, I just randomly spent $100 on new clothes at Nordstrom Rack because I needed it. And I was like, whatever. Like it was very like, I don't know, random. But most of the time, it's very difficult for me to buy myself new clothes and spend a lot of money. Like I always want to go to Goodwill. I always want to find like a discount or whatever. But these pants are like $50, I think, for their yoga pants. So it's cheaper than like Lululemon or something. But like even then, I don't buy Lululemon. I would. Actually, I wouldn't buy Lulu. I would buy Alo Yoga, if you guys know what that is. But it's like a little bit cheaper than that, if that makes sense. It's $50. So they're $50. They're yoga pants, aka flare leggings, which, by the way, was a term that I think was invented this year by Gen Z people because they didn't know what yoga pants were. But they're called yoga pants, not flare leggings, but everyone calls them flare leggings. So I will call them that for the sake of people understanding. But I want to get them in like 10 other colors. But I think my sister-in-law, again, is getting them for me for Christmas. So I'm waiting on that. I'm not getting them yet. But I want them in every single color. They are so comfortable, so flattering. I wear them all the time. Like it's the best casual outfit, in my opinion, is flare leggings or yoga pants or regular leggings, right? One of those two. And then a crew neck or a hoodie. Just one of those two things paired with one of those two things, okay? That's all you got to do. Make it matching color, throw on some good sneakers. It's perfect. Okay. And speaking of sneakers, my shoes that I'm obsessed with right now are my black Converse. I have been wearing Air Force Ones all the time for like 2 years almost. And I kind of thought that they like went with everything. And they do go with a lot of stuff, but they're a little too sporty for me right now. I wear them sometimes for sure, but I kind of got over them because I wore them literally every single day. And I've now been wearing my Converse every single day because it's a little bit less of a sporty vibe. It's a little more neutral in my opinion. They're like skinnier, so they look good with like my big pants that I wear often. And they're really nice. And then my favorite pair of pants I literally just got. And guys, when I tell you, this is the most amazing pair of jeans. Actually, the second most amazing pair of jeans. I'll just mention both of them while we're talking about this. It's the Levi's Low Pro. Okay. I'm obsessed with this. I love this pair of jeans. I bought it online and then I went to Target and I bought another pair in store because they sell them at Target. They're like $47 on sale right now. And I think they're usually like 60 or 70. They are so cute. I realized in the past few months that mid-waisted jeans are the best for me because I have scoliosis, as you may know. And so my like waist curves right where, I don't know, your waist would normally go in, I guess. Bless you. So like normally you'd wear high-waisted jeans and they hit like, if your waist goes in, they hit right there, or they hit like right at the center of your waist and make you look like, I don't know, hourglassy, I guess. But for me, they hit right at the spot where I curve. So like my skin like folds over and it's just not very flattering. I have a really short torso. So like wearing high-waisted pants, I've noticed, has made my torso look even shorter, which kind of sucks. So these ones are mid-waist and they're a little bit loose and they're straight leg and they're baggy and they just look so cute. They look good with hoodies. They look good with t-shirts. They look good with tank tops. I'm obsessed, okay? The Low Pros, those are great. And then the very expensive alternative to this, which is my number one favorite pair of jeans that I've ever gotten, are from Carhartt, and they're literally $200. Emin bought them for me. Now that he makes his own money, he's very excited and he'll buy me things sometimes, which is really fun. So he bought me this extremely expensive pair of jeans. And I want to get them in 10 other colors because I wear them almost every single day. And I feel like I'm ruining them because I wear them so much, but they're $200. So I'm yet to buy myself another pair, but I will do it. I will splurge at some point when I have the money to do so, when I have the money to do. And yeah, I don't remember what they're called. They're Carhartt work in progress something. I'll leave them in the description of this video because I don't remember what they're called. Okay. But that's everything on my list of clothing. So we're going to move on. The next thing that I'm obsessed with, and I know this is very basic, but it's Starbucks. I cannot stop going to Starbucks. I actually haven't gone in a couple days, but before this, oh my God, I forgot to do something. I've been playing Starbucks for Life, which is like this, I guess, lottery sort of, where like every day you log onto the website, you click a button, and then it like, I don't know, gives you a token towards a reward. So you can win like a $50 gift card, or you can win Starbucks for life, or you can win Starbucks for 30 days, or you can win a $100 gift card, or you can win like a coffee machine. I don't know. They have a bunch of prizes and I'm delusional enough to think that I will win Starbucks for life if I play it. So I forgot to do that. I haven't done it in like a week. I really need to do that. But I'm obsessed with Starbucks, and my favorite things to get at Starbucks are pumpkin spice latte, which is going out of style, or whatever the word is. I don't know what the term is, season. And it's really making me upset because I get very emotionally attached to pumpkin spice lattes. I know it's basic. I know that everyone makes fun of white girls for drinking pumpkin spice lattes, but I don't care. They're freaking delicious. They're amazing, okay? But when I don't have a pumpkin spice latte, I will get a lavender latte. By the way, always oat milk. Always. Oat milk is the absolute best milk that there possibly could be on this planet Earth. But a oat milk lavender latte is so delicious. Oh my God, I love it. Or if they don't have lavender, I go for a dirty chai. I love a dirty chai, which if you don't know what that is, it's a chai latte with a shot of espresso or 2 shots of espresso or whatever. So it's great. Gives you a little bit of caffeine, gives you a little bit of spice. It's sweet. It's delicious. It's good at Starbucks, but it's also even better at like a regular coffee shop because I feel like they make them a little bit better because Starbucks is just like, I don't know, they just like dump a like liquid. It's like not real chai latte. It's like a pre-made. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, I love Starbucks. They have so much good food. Oh, I love it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I did this makeup look recently that I am loving, and it's like dark. So basically, I made a TikTok when I was trying to do the makeup of Effie from Skins. If you guys know that show, everyone my entire life has told me that I look like her. And I think I look like her. I think we resemble each other. I think I looked more like her when I was a kid. Like we had even more similar features when I was younger. But as an adult, I do think we're similar. Like we both have dark hair, green eyes, or maybe she has blue eyes, but light eyes and like pale skin and freckles. But anyway, she does like this dark makeup around her eyes. So I did this makeup like video sort of trying to do her makeup and look like her or whatever. And then I went out after because I like didn't feel like taking it off, and I posted a picture of me wearing the makeup, and I got so many compliments. So then I did the makeup again, like 2 other times after that. And I love it. I basically just like, again, I got to put a picture on the screen. I'll put a picture right here. I basically just put like brown and black eyeshadow, mix it together and put it on my lid and blend it out like crazy. So the brown black becomes like a gray color. Like I don't pack on the black. I don't make my eyelid completely black. I make it like a light grayish brown. And then I do eyeshadow, like black eyeshadow on an angled brush. And then I do it all around my eyeballs. And it makes like a little, I don't know, eyeliner, I guess, like a dark circle around my eyes. And then I blend out the bottom with a brush and make it like loose. I don't know. That's a very crude tutorial. And there is a video of me on TikTok doing the look, like because of the Effie video. So if you can find that, you can see the entire thing. You might have to scroll back a little bit because I kind of post a lot on TikTok. But yeah, that's my obsession currently for makeup looks. Not for like every day, which I don't even wear makeup every day, but like not like a casual makeup look. It's more like I wore it the other day to a Christmas party that I went to, or if I'm feeling like looking very put together that day, or like wearing a dress or being fancy or whatever, then I'll do it because it's kind of an intense makeup look. It's like, I don't know, it's very dark. And so it's not for all the time, but when I do it, it's awesome and I love it. Okay. Moving along. I am obsessed with SZA's new album. If you guys know SZA, I hope you do. If you don't, you better look her up right now because I love her. She makes like R&B music. Maybe it's R&B. I don't actually know what her genre is. You know what? We're just going to Google it. Her genre is neo soul. I'm very uncultured and I did not know. Her genre is neo soul, which is basically just good fucking vibes. That's the best way for me to describe it. And she sings about men not liking her, and she sings about being insecure, and she sings about not feeling normal. And she is so amazing, and her voice is incredible, and I love her. And she hasn't released an album in like 6 years or something, and she finally released one the other day, and I'm obsessed with it. And my favorite songs for when you guys go listen to it, because I'm expecting you all to listen to it, are Kill Bill and what is the other one called? It's in the song she says I'm devoted to you, but the title is something different. Okay. My favorite songs are Kill Bill, Used, Nobody Gets Me, Special, and Open Arms featuring Travis Scott. Okay? So when you go listen to the album, you will go listen to that. The other album that I'm obsessed with that I can't stop listening to is the 1975's album. Came out recently. Obsessed with that album. It's so good. I love the song Caroline, or Oh Caroline, I guess is what it's called. And Looking for Somebody to Love. And there's one more. And I'm in Love with You. Yeah. It's not Looking for Somebody to Love. Oh, no. That's what it's called. Okay. Yeah. Love those songs. Love those albums. Love the vibes. When winter comes around, I pretty much exclusively listen to SZA. I did this last year. Loved it so much. I used to just like paint in Emin's mom's house because we were living in Emin's mom's house at this time. I used to just paint and listen to SZA and Mac Miller. Oh my God. Love Mac Miller. I would listen to those two artists and it was the perfect winter vibe. It was a little bit depressing, I'm not going to lie, because I was in kind of a depressing phase of life. Emin was actually the real depressed one, and that was kind of leaking onto me, and it was very hard to deal with, but SZA and Mac Miller were like the soundtrack to that. So loving that music right now. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's everything on my list. I don't want to go on about this for too long. It's already been like 20 minutes. I mean, it's kind of a shorter video, but that's okay. That's fine. We can have short little episodes of this. yeah, let me know if you guys like any of the things that I like, if you hate any of the things that I like. Actually, maybe keep that to yourself, but you can also let me know and tell me if there's anything on your list that you want to tell me about. Yeah, I'll see you guys in, I don't know, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year. Maybe I'll see you in 2023. Who knows? Okay, bye bye.